Good morning, everybody. RV living with the geezer, and we're on the road going up to the Davis Mountain State Park right now, just out of Fort Davis. A beautiful day. It's Sunday. It's right around noon. Temperatures right at 60 degrees right now. Pretty blue skies. And we're going to pass the park and drive on up here. I want to see if we can't take a little drive through Prude. It's P-R-U-D-E, Prude Ranch. And it's like a, what do you call them, guest ranch or, yeah, I guess guest ranch. Here's the entrance to the state park right here. We've been in there before several times in the Indian Lodge. This is on the way up to the observatories. In fact, you can see the observatories up there. I can't zoom it right now because I'm driving on this mountain road, but there was a shot there about 30 seconds ago of the observatories up on, there they are right up there, if you can spot them. It's white little dome. Be hard to see on the film probably, but anyway, it's a Prude Ranch is like a guest ranch, I guess, and they have horses out there, stables and cabins. It's the first place that we stayed out here in West Texas back in the late 80s, you know, when the kids were all at home, and we had been up to Ruidoso, I think, Ruidoso, New Mexico. We used to go on like one vacation, you know, a year in the summertime, save all year up, save for your week vacation, you know, and we'd load them all up like the Griswolds in a station wagon. I got some stories about that too. Woo! make old Clark Griswold look weak. Some of the adventures I had, I guess everybody's had those though. Yeah, and you wouldn't trade them for anything. But yeah, and so we ended up at Prude Ranch, and I'll show you if I can drive in here still. I can show you the cabins where we stayed. It's before before we bought our first RV we ever had was a pop-up camper, and we had that thing for years and years and went everywhere. But this was before that, and we used to, you know, rent cabins and stuff. And then one time we saw two ladies setting up a pop-up camper, and we said, why are we paying this rent for these cabins when we can, you know, here's Prude Ranch. We can do the RV deal. Prude Guest Ranch. There you go. Prude Ranch. It's a working cattle ranch, and what they do in the summers, they have camps here for kids, and kids can come out here and stay like a week or two, and they teach them to ride horses and rodeo. See, here's horses right here. See that nice arena they have right there? Isn't that neat? But what I want to show you too is right over here to the left, guys, is some RV slots that most people don't, they don't really advertise them that well. I've called them. I could have lived out here, but the only thing is you have to leave during the time in the summer when they have those camps, because they don't want people out here. They just want kids. The parents of the kids might feel funny about people being out here. But see these RV slots right here? Looks like they've got quite a few. They've probably got 10 hookups. That's the most. Of course, it's spring break. There's 6 RVs there right now, and that's the most I have ever seen there. But it's spring break. The parks in Fort Davis are pretty full. But yeah, that's their that's the RV slots, and I think she told me they're like $400 a month. And what a pretty place. So you're right in the middle of the mountains. I'm just going to circle through here, see if I don't get stopped and interrogated. There's an old tractor right there, an old farmall. This, they served, back when we were here, they served meals out here. This right here was like a dining hall to the right. And this was a working ranch back, you know, for years and years. It was belonged to a fella named John Prude. See the cowboys on the horses down there? They've got them saddled up. Yeah, there's... I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't get stopped and asked what I was doing. I don't know. I might think I'm a guest. Here's some little, yeah, these are little cabins. These are some of the little cabins they have. Pretty nice. I remember we stayed back here in the back. My kids, they rode horses out here. Maybe one of these years, my son and his wife Stephanie might send one of the girls or a couple of the girls out here to go to camp, and they could stay out here, and Grandpa would be right down the road. You know, it's a neat camp. See, these are rooms that they rent out. There's an old that's in the window right there. That's a evaporative cooler. That's called swamp cooler. And just it blows cool air out. It's not an air conditioner. It's a refrigerated air. Here's some more RVs back here. There's a casita right there. See those cabins? I'm gonna turn around here, guys. But those cabins up there, that's where we stayed. We stayed in one of those. This is back in the. See, there's more cabins over here. We stayed out here during the, I think it was the late 80s. My youngest son was just a little guy back then. He was born in 83, so. But yeah, I wanted to show you all those RV slots. Like I say, there's more RVs out here, but I'm gonna do a video on the amount of RVs in Fort Davis right now for spring break. I'll do that in a couple days. But yeah, Prude Ranch, you can look it up. You know, they'll give you all the info if you call. And it's pretty big. It's a big place. I mean, you just don't ride horses around these buildings. They have trails up there in the mountains, you know, and because my kids went on it was a long ride they went on way back then. But they teach them a lot, you know, if they're in those camps, and they teach them a lot about horsemanship, and this, it's a good deal. They got them all saddled right there. See, they got them all saddled up and ready to go. Probably got quite a few people out here for this spring break. Different, you know, schools have spring break on different weeks. Just depends. So this spring break out here in Fort Davis goes on for like 3 weeks till the last one's over. So here's a couple of people. There's the office. A couple of people walking. They probably don't want to be on. There's a nurse's station right there. This little creek running through here. I don't know if that's I guess that is Olympia Creek. That's the creek that runs behind my RV park. You got a nice little footbridge right there over it. There's those RVs. Old Blanca's standing up here on the console. Look at these old wagons. Pretty cool. See, they've got grandstands there. They have roping, you know. They're big into the tie-down roping and real big into the team roping, where one guy ropes the head of the calf, the steer, and the other guy ropes the two back heels, you know, for time. Got him some nice green hay he's munching on right there. Those are cutting horses right there. Those horses are worth a lot of money, folks. Let me tell you. They're trained. And we'll end it with a view of the Texas flag down there on that building. All right, and on the gate it says, Adios, vaya con Dios. All right, so that's what I'll say to y'all. Adios, my friends. We'll be talking at you later. Bye-bye.